You're asking why the rear brakes on your 2020 to 2022 Kia Telluride or Hyundai Palisade are grinding down, while the front pads still look almost new. Yes, this is a real and very common issue. The simple answer is that the vehicle's computer is programmed to use the rear brakes heavily, and the factory-installed pads just are not tough enough for the job. Here's what's happening and how to fix it for good. The root of the problem is in the software, specifically the electronic brake force distribution and, for all-wheel drive models, the torque vectoring system. To give you a smooth, level stop without the vehicle's nose dipping down, the engine control unit is programmed to apply the rear brakes more aggressively than the fronts during normal, everyday driving. When you steer through a corner, the computer also very subtly drags the inner rear brake pad. This helps the vehicle pivot cleanly and feel more stable. This is all intentional, but it creates a problem. The original equipment manufacturer pads use a soft, organic friction material. It's quiet, but it can't handle the constant heat and friction from this duty cycle. The pads basically turn to dust, wearing down to the metal backing plates in as little as 15,000 to 25,000 miles. Simply installing new factory pads means you will be doing the same job again in another 15,000 miles. To fix this permanently, you have to upgrade the hardware. First, you must address the electronic parking brake. You cannot simply use a C-clamp to push the caliper piston back in. These calipers contain a small electric motor and gearbox. Trying to force the piston will break that internal mechanism, turning a brake job into a caliper replacement. You must use a compatible scan tool to command the electronic parking brake system into its service mode, which electronically retracts the motor. If you do not have a scan tool, you can manually power the motor with a 12-volt source, but using the scan tool is the correct and safest method. Next, you must choose the right replacement pads. Do not use another set of the soft factory pads. You need to upgrade to a severe-duty, aftermarket ceramic friction compound. Brands like Akabono or Power Stop make pads designed for this exact kind of high-heat, constant-use situation. A good ceramic pad dissipates heat better and is far more durable under the light but constant pressure these systems apply. This is the most important part of the fix. Another step that cannot be skipped is servicing the caliper slide pins. The factory pins on these models are known to bind up. The original grease dries out and gets sticky, preventing the caliper from sliding freely side to side. When a pin binds, the caliper can't release its pressure properly, which forces the inner brake pad to stay in contact with the rotor, constantly grinding away. You must remove both pins. Completely clean out the old grease from the bores in the caliper bracket and clean the pins themselves until they are shiny. Then, apply a very thin coat of high-temperature silicone paste before reinstalling them. This ensures the caliper can float as designed, allowing for even pad wear. After you have installed the new ceramic pads and reassembled the brakes, you use the scan tool to take the parking brake system out of service mode. The motors will automatically adjust themselves to the new, thicker pads. Before you drive the vehicle, pump the brake pedal 10 to 15 times until it feels firm. This seats the pads against the rotors. If you ignore this problem until you hear grinding, it's too late for the rotors. That sound means the pad is gone, and you're grinding steel on steel. That turns a straightforward pad replacement into a more expensive rotor and pad job. So, check your rear pad thickness every oil change. It's the easiest way to catch this before it costs you more.